great to have you join us on the road of life as one of the many drivers who are experiencing all the excitement and fun-to-drive performance Volkswagen offers. So welcome to the Volkswagen family. Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Callie, and this is Honey.
Come here.
Because you refuse to settle for anything less, we're here to show you some of the features about your new Jetta. Volkswagen's German engineering is what makes Jetta a unique car for a unique person like yourself. It's technology that invigorates, never isolates.
Right.
In fact, once you take control of the wheel, well, we're sure that you'll become one of the many dedicated Volkswagen drivers throughout North America. In short, we think that once you experience Jetta, you'll be a Volkswagen driver for life.
That's right. And we're here to make your Jetta experience more rewarding. Now, even though we'd like to, we can't possibly cover every feature on this car. So to find out more, we encourage you to read your owner's manual and keep the quick tips light in a convenient spot. They'll help answer some of the questions you may have about your car. Today, we're going to look at features found on Jetta GL, GT, GLS, GLX, and Jetta TDI models. Please note, however, that some of the features we cover may be optional or not available on your specific vehicle. So what do you say? Let's get started.
Let's do it. You've probably noticed that Jetta's interior is clean, not fussy. The gauges are clear and simple to read, and controls are within easy reach. And the seats sit slightly higher, so you can see more of the world around you. Together, they increase the thrill of your Jetta driving experience. It's easy to tailor the seats to your liking. The larger wheel located at the base of the seat adjusts recline. And each seat moves forward and backward by lifting the handle in the front. On both driver and front passenger seat height is easily adjustable. Simply pull up on this lever and shift your weight up or down until you've reached the desired height. All these adjustments make sitting here even more comfortable, if you can imagine that.
Hey, wait a minute here. Don't get too comfortable. It's my turn to drive, remember?
Yeah, right. I don't think so. Now, if your Jetta is equipped with heated front seats, they can be heated separately to the desired temperature by rotating the two thumb wheel controls located next to the radio.
Well, the rear seating area is much more than just a place for people to sit. Some Jetta models are equipped with a one-piece folding rear seat, while others feature a 60-40 split folding rear seat. Both make it easy for your Jetta to be very versatile. Now, to fold the seat over, you first remove the rear head restraint. You just pull it up until it stops, then you press the button and pull the head restraint at the same time to remove it. Now you can pull the strap on the lower seat cushion, grasp the seat cushion to fold the seat forward, pull the release lever on the upper edge of the seat back, and just fold it down like that. Now just store the head restraint. In a few quick and easy steps, you've increased the amount of available cargo room and can now fit items of all shapes and sizes inside your Jetta.
Supportive and comfortable seats aren't the only feature that make driving easier. When controls are within fingertip reach and easy to operate, you can concentrate more on driving. Your Jetta is equipped with a height-adjustable steering column. Push the lever and move the wheel to the desired height, then just return the lever to the locking position. That's it.
On the left-hand stalk are the turn signal, headlight dimmer switch, and if equipped, cruise control. Now, to activate cruise control, you simply push the slide control slightly past the on position and release. When you've reached the desired speed, press set. You can also increase your set speed by holding the set button in. And of course, braking or pushing down on the clutch will disengage the cruise control. So to get back to the same speed you had previously set, just slide the control to the resume position.
Now, on the right-hand stalk, Jetta features two-speed wipers with an intermittent wipe feature. During winter conditions, make sure you clear all ice and snow from your windshield and free the blade before operating the wipers. This will prevent blowing a fuse.
By the way, the fuse panel is located on the left side below the dashboard. And should you ever need to replace a fuse, you'll likely be able to do it yourself. Just turn off all lights and accessories and remove the ignition key before replacing a fuse. Open the fuse panel door to access the panel. You should refer to the fuse table on the panel or in the owner's manual to find the right location. And it's a good idea to keep a supply of spare fuses on hand so that you have the right one when you need it. When you're done, you just close the fuse panel door.
You know, once you become more familiar with your Jetta, you'll begin to appreciate how convenient and practical some of its other features are. For instance, if your Jetta is equipped with a power glass sunroof, you'll see that one switch operates the open, close, and tilt functions, but only when the ignition is on. Interior lights are just as versatile. If your Jetta is equipped with a power sunroof, move the dome light switch to the left to turn the light on. Leave it in the center position and the light comes on only when the doors are open. Now it stays on briefly and then shuts off when you turn the key in the ignition. Move the switch to the right and the light remains off. The front interior light has a time delay feature that shuts it off after about 12 seconds. Now your Jetta may be equipped with power side mirrors, which are adjusted electronically at the touch of a button. They also automatically defrost for better visibility when the rear defogger is on.
All Jettas feature hinged exterior mirrors to reduce the chance of damage. They fold from either direction, and they easily snap back into place. Now, to keep you comfortable inside, whether it's warm or cold outside, Jetta features an easy-to-use heating and cooling system. The controls are located in the center of your dash. The knob on the left activates the system and controls fan speed. The center knob adjusts temperature. Turn it toward the right to make the temperature warm, and to the left to make it cool. The right knob lets you control the direction of the airflow. Turn it to the far right to turn on the defroster. By the way, you should close all dashboard vents to get stronger airflow from the defroster or the floor vents.
If your Jetta is so equipped, you'll find the air conditioning and recirculation buttons below the control knobs. For maximum cooling, depress both buttons at the same time. The symbols will light up, telling you that they're on. Now, use recirculation only with air conditioning because using it with the heater may cause condensation and fogging inside your car. Standard on Jetta, by the way, is a rear window defogger. Push the button to turn it on and again to turn it off.
To take your favorite music with you, Jetta features a premium or Bose AM/FM stereo cassette sound system. And you can program up to 6 AM and 6 FM stations. It's easy.
It really is. First, you just tune the radio to your desired station, then press one of the memory buttons and hold it until it goes silent. You'll be all set. Repeat the process to program all of the buttons. Now, if you're considering an aftermarket CD changer, be sure to see your Volkswagen dealer for a compatible system. Now, your radio has been coded to protect it against theft and tampering. The code is located on the radio code card, which you received at delivery. Remember to keep it in a safe place, perhaps with other vehicle documents, but not in the car. If you don't have a radio code card, by the way, contact your sales professional.
A blinking red light warns others that your radio is coded and useless if removed. The light blinks whenever the ignition key is removed. If there should be a loss of power to your radio, well, then you'll have to recode it. Simply push the mode and scan buttons simultaneously until 1000 appears on the display. Then use the first 4 station buttons to punch in the number on your radio code card. Now push the mode and scan buttons again until the word safe appears. Your radio's now coded and will work again.
You know, Peter, the tape we were listening to was kind of warm after I ejected it. Did you notice that?
Oh, well, that's normal, Callie. See, the cassette player and your tape are fine.
Good, because I do like listening to this tape when I'm doing all the driving.
Hey, now wait a minute. Didn't we already go over this once?
Anyway, moving along. You will find a trunk release button under the lid of the lockable center console. It's a great place to store small items you like to keep safe.
But not all of Jetta's convenience features are meant just for driving. In the trunk, you'll find a spare tire, jack, tools, lug wrench, open-ended wrench, and a screwdriver with a special feature to assist you in removing and installing wheel bolts. There's also a towing eye that fastens into the front bumper should you ever need to tow your Jetta. Well, that about covers Jetta's comfort and convenience. Now let's move on to Jetta's performance.
Let's do it. Owning a Volkswagen means that you're getting a car that's designed for fun-to-drive performance. Everything about driving one feels different. You feel the road, the car, and how you're connected to it all. The more you're in the driver's seat, the more you'll experience what German engineering is all about. But first you need to understand a few things about some of Jetta's performance features. Remember to refer to your owner's manual and Quick Tips Lite for more detailed information.
All Jettas are equipped with an onboard diagnostic system. That's in keeping with our long-standing commitment to the environment. The system monitors exhaust emissions without reducing engine performance.
That's right. The system uses a warning light to alert you to any emissions problems. Located on the instrument cluster, the malfunction indicator light comes on when the ignition is turned on. It goes out after the engine is started and the idle has stabilized. It's a normal function of the system telling you that it's working correctly. Now, if the light comes on while driving, it's just warning you that there's been a change in emissions, so there's no cause for alarm. It's still okay to operate your Jetta, but have it checked out by an authorized VW dealer. If the light comes on and flashes continuously, reduce power and seek service soon to have the cause corrected.
If your Jetta is equipped with the 5-speed manual transmission, you must fully depress the clutch before starting your car. If you have a 4-speed automatic transmission, you'll definitely notice how responsive it is. Well, that's because of technology called fuzzy logic. Jetta's transmission actually learns how you drive and adjusts its shift patterns accordingly. And if someone else is driving, well, it'll quickly learn his or her driving patterns too.
Jettas with an automatic transmission are equipped with a safety feature called an automatic shift lock. It requires you to press down on the brake pedal before you can shift the vehicle out of park or neutral.
Say, could you pop the hood, Callie?
Sure.
Great. I want everyone to see a couple of things before we move on. Now, when you open the hood, place the prop rod in the hole identified by the arrow. You should check fluids when your Jetta is cold and on a level surface. That way you get a more accurate reading and prevent overfilling because the fluids will have settled. The engine oil dipstick is marked in red for easy identification. And if you look for a dipstick to check the automatic transmission fluid level, well, you're not going to find one.
Wait, you're not? I thought all automatic transmissions had a dipstick.
Well, most do, but your Volkswagen is a little different. The transmission is sealed because it requires minimal maintenance and a unique fluid that helps reduce wear. So you should see your Volkswagen dealer for service. Be sure to check your maintenance booklet for the service schedule.
Now, your Jetta requires unleaded gasoline with an octane rating of 87 or higher to help it perform the way it was engineered. If you have a Jetta TDI, you'll of course be using diesel fuel. Well, make sure it's diesel fuel number 2. And to make sure your TDI starts properly, remember to first turn the key 1 notch and wait for the glow light to shut off before starting the engine.
Well, that covers a little bit about Jetta's performance. Now, what do you say we take a look at safety and security?
Let's do it.
Now we'd like to point out some of the key safety and security features on your Jetta. By the way, we encourage you to take a look at the owner's manual, especially the safe driving hints section, and be sure to read all cautions and warnings.
Anti-lock brakes, or ABS, help increase driving control and stability when braking on wet or slippery roads. An electronic control unit senses wheel lockup and pumps the brake several times per second to prevent the wheel from skidding. To put ABS to work, if equipped, simply press down firmly on the brake pedal. ABS pumps the brakes at a much faster rate than you can. You may feel a sensation from the pedal and hear some noise, but that's okay. The system is just telling you that everything is working correctly.
Active safety systems like ABS and a German-engineered suspension help give you the control to maneuver out of harm's way. But passive safety systems, like Volkswagen's safety cage construction, provide a line of defense in the event of a collision.
All Jettas feature easy-to-use front seat safety belt height adjusters. First, pull the shoulder belt over your body and lock it securely into the belt anchor. Now, to adjust the belt, simply press the handle slowly up or down to a position that places the belt midway over your shoulder. And that's it.
For those with small children, there are a few things that you should remember before taking them along for the ride. State and provincial laws require children to be properly restrained in a child seat or safety belt system, depending on their size or age. And Volkswagen has taken that into consideration. Your Jetta features an emergency locking retractor and an automatic locking retractor system that helps make it easier and safer to restrain a child seat. Feeding the belt correctly is crucial to the system's performance. When the belt's not in use, you can store it right here. The advantage of this system is that you don't have to add extra devices to the safety belt to get it to work with the child seat. make sure you carefully read the manufacturer's directions on your specific child seat, as well as all the directions in your Jetta's owner's manual. Jetta also includes a child seat tether anchorage on the rear shelf. Contact your child seat manufacturer on how to order the right part for your specific seat.
Jetta also features child protection rear door locks. When activated, they keep your kids from inadvertently opening the door while you're driving. To activate the rear child safety door lock, make sure the lever is pushed down. This means that the door can only be opened from the outside.
And if you want rear seat passengers to be able to open the door, well then simply push the lever back up.
Now, daytime running lights are another safety feature on your new Volkswagen. When you start the car and release the parking brake, your headlights will automatically come on. Although they operate at reduced brightness to conserve bulb life, they're still bright enough to be seen by oncoming drivers. Studies have shown that daytime running lights are effective in reducing the likelihood of an accident. Like the name implies, daytime running lights are for daytime use only. Remember to turn on your headlights at night for full power and to illuminate all other lights. And if you leave them on accidentally, a warning tone will sound to remind you to turn them off. Now, let's talk about security, Peter. Ready?
Well, Callie, this is the key to using Jetta's central power locking system. It can lock or unlock the doors, rear trunk lid, and fuel filler flaps simultaneously. And it works with the anti-theft alarm system to make protection easy. To lock all of Jetta's doors and activate the alarm, you simply turn the key to the right locking position and hold it for a second. If you happen to have a Jetta with power windows or a power sunroof, you also get the convenience of a closing feature built into the system. By holding the key in the locking position, your windows and sunroof will automatically close. And now that everything's locked on your Jetta, a flashing red light on the driver's door sill and that beep you heard earlier will tell you that your alarm is set. Now, Central Locking System also has a selective lock-unlock feature. To unlock a single front door, just turn the key to the left once. 2 turns of the key in rapid succession unlocks all of the doors. Now turn it to the left and hold it until all of the windows are lowered to the desired position. By the way, this works for all windows. This convenience open feature will help cool off the inside of your Jetta when it's been sitting in the hot sun for a while. And as you've seen, this feature works in either door.
Now, many drivers elect to have a keyless entry system installed on their Jetta. This easy-to-use dealer-installed option works with Jetta's standard central locking system and anti-theft alarm, giving you handheld control of your Jetta's security functions. With the push of a button, the key fob can arm the alarm, lock and unlock the doors, the fuel filler door, and the trunk. It also includes a panic button for emergencies. For complete instructions, consult the Security System Owner's Manual and wallet card you received with your system.
As we said, both locking systems unlock the fuel filler door. It can also be unlocked by pressing the lock-unlock button on the dash. Now, to open the fuel filler door, just push in on the right side of the door. There's more to the key than just locking and unlocking doors, by the way. It also operates Jetta's locking rear seat backs. The lock cylinders are located next to the seat back release levers we showed you earlier. When they're locked, the seats cannot be released, protecting the contents of the trunk. The trunk lid also has a couple of locking functions. When the key slot is in the vertical position, the trunk will remain locked unless you press the trunk release button on the center console or use your key fob. To unlock it, insert the key and turn it right of the vertical position. Then push the lock in to open it. This will also bypass the alarm system. When you close the trunk, the alarm will automatically reset. When the key slot is in the horizontal position, the trunk lid can be locked or unlocked by the central locking system or key fob.
In addition to the 2 master keys you received during delivery, you also received a valet key. The valet key allows you to lock and unlock the doors and start the engine. It does not allow access to the trunk, lockable rear seat, or center console lockable compartment. Now, if you need to replace a key, the key identification tag has your specific code. It's a good idea to tape it to a piece of paper and keep it with other important vehicle documents for safekeeping. Also, file your radio code card with those documents.
By choosing a Jetta, you've rewarded yourself with a car that's full of driving excitement, intelligent engineering, and plenty of personality. Once you enjoy what Jetta's got to offer, we think you'll agree that it's unlike any other car on the road today. In fact, Volkswagen believes so much in its product, it's backed by Volkswagen Protection Plus, a program designed to give you the value you expect. Its benefits include no charge scheduled maintenance, roadside assistance through the Guaranteed Mobility Program, and a number of limited warranties. Consult your warranty and maintenance booklets for details.
And to personalize your Jetta, there are a number of parts and accessories available at your Volkswagen dealer, including alloy wheels, keyless entry, CD changer, floor mats, splash guards, roof carrier bars with attachments for luggage, bikes, and skis, front end cover, fog lights, vehicle care products, and tailpipe covers. Well, we have certainly covered a lot in a short amount of time, haven't we, Peter?
We sure did, Callie. But you know, there's still a lot more about Jetta that we haven't even touched on.
That's right.
So we recommend thoroughly reviewing your owner's manual to learn everything you can about your Jetta.
Keep your Quick Tips Lite handy. It covers some of Jetta's essential features. Also, keep your Guaranteed Mobility ID card in your wallet. Its benefits include roadside assistance, trip routing, and hotel discounts. If you still have questions, by the way, we encourage you to discuss them with your sales professional. He or she will make every effort to answer or at least find answers to all of your questions.
But if you still have questions about your Jetta, contact the Volkswagen Customer Relations Department, 3800 Hamlin Road, Auburn Hills, Michigan, 48326.
Or call 1-800-822-8987 between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. A customer service rep will help you any way he or she can.
And did you know that you can also learn more about your Jetta and other Volkswagen products from your personal computer? On the World Wide Web of the Internet, you can access Volkswagen's homepage at www.vw.com. Well, that's enough of us. It's time for you to get out there and enjoy the uniqueness of Jetta's German engineering and learn why you'll want to be the one doing all the driving.
That's right.
Come on, let's go. Here we go. Let's go.